Revolution series is really what we would consider anything great, or sorry, Revolution large pack format. Those are really not meant to be interchanged unless it's for maintenance purposes. That's kind of greater than 25 horsepower. When you get less than 25 horsepower, we move to a fully interchangeable battery system. Our system is a 60 volt system, lithium ion packs that are fully interchangeable. And what's incredibly unique about this system is two things. Number one, it's got enough power. So being 60 volt, we can power everything from a leaf blower to a handheld device, not being too heavy. You can go to 80 volts, you can go to 100 volts. Stuff starts to get really heavy for handheld application. But our system is right in that middle at 60. We can also power a 30-inch Turf Master or a 21-inch push mower. I know we brought a snow blower. There's nobody down here with snow, but just to show you the level of power that we can get out of our batteries, you can power all of our wheeled goods kind of in that less than 25 horse range. The second piece I'll mention that is extremely unique about the Toro system, and I want you to really pay attention to this because this is probably the most important part about how batteries are actually used in the field. All of our batteries, regardless of the size, which is how much lithium is inside, the capacity, view these like fuel tanks. This is a big fuel tank, this is a small one, but they're all 87 octane. The biggest thing about Toro's system is you can use any of our tools with any of our batteries in any combination. So there are some manufacturers out there that say that they have one battery solution, but well, this battery works in this tool and this one doesn't actually fit in this tool, so it doesn't really work. The problem is with batteries is, and you're gonna see me do this in a minute, what ends up happening is you throw a bunch of batteries in the back of a Workman or in the back of a pickup truck, and they're grabbing batteries because they need to go and they forgot which battery was where. They need fuel. With Toro's system, there is one fuel. You just choose how much fuel you need and want to carry. So let me give you an example of what I mean. This right here is our smallest battery. It's a 2.5 amp hour battery. This thing right here will power the string trimmer for 60 minutes of runtime. You can do a lot of jobs in 60 minutes.
Thank you.
It goes on, you can see right there, plugs in, it's good to go, okay? Well, let's say you're doing ditches, roadways, you gotta go all the way around this park here, and you're gonna do all the fields, and you don't wanna come back to the vehicle for another battery. Here's our 10 amp hour battery. Everything fits in every tool. The trade-off is that this is a lot heavier. So your crew members may not want to carry this battery around. So it doesn't matter. You can choose the small one, choose this one. You just choose what's right for the power that you need for that job at that time. Here's where it gets really cool. I'm gonna set this right here. This is our backpack leaf blower. Our approach with the backpack leaf blower is we don't put a big honking battery on the back that then can't be used in other tools. We've got a compartment here that holds 2 different batteries. Okay, so just to show you or demonstrate, here's the smallest one I just had, and here's the biggest one I had. I can plug those in, and I have a leaf blower. Now let's say, for whatever reason, all I had was the little one. I can run it. It doesn't matter what combination of tools. So as I'm grabbing tools and I need more power, I grab whatever's available or whatever's right for the weight. With our leaf blower, specifically, most contractors that are using this today are telling us, this is our biggest, it's a 10 amp hour battery. They're telling us that they're running one 10 amp hour battery in the leaf blower because it's the right amount of weight and the right amount of runtime. It's kind of the right balance. They're getting about an hour of runtime out of this one battery. That's for general blowing off sidewalks, blowing off roadways, that type of thing, not for heavy leaf use. That would be a shorter runtime, but you get about an hour for everyday use. So put 2 of them in, you got 2 hours of runtime. You need more batteries, you just swap it out. 740 CFM at the tip. You can see your runtime right on your trigger. You can either manually hold the trigger, we got a turbo boost for more power, and then we also have a cruise control. So that way you don't have to hold the trigger. Okay, so this arm cannon just simply comes off. So now what you can do is you can run a tether. So you can plug this tether into our machine. So let's say you do have a big long ditch that you need to mow, or you're going to do a large complex and you don't want to go back to the vehicle. You plug the tether in. Now you can put two big 10 amp hour batteries in. This one 10 amp hour battery will power the string trimmer for 240 minutes of runtime. I can simply plug that in, and I can put the weight on my back, but I can still power this. It's super light in my hand. I get 240 minutes of runtime. Fully interchangeable, every tool, any combination. So, there are some hand tool manufacturers out there who talk about their system. This is where Toro brand really begins to differentiate even further. Only brand, fully interchangeable, any tool, any combination. Now we're going to take the smallest battery and the biggest battery, and we're going to come over here. Here's a 30-inch Turf Master, high power application, requires a lot of power. This machine right here holds 3 batteries on board. I just got done mowing it. This is what I got laying around. Boom, boom, holds 3. I only put 2 in, 2 different batteries. I can also just run this with 1. It doesn't matter. It's purely interchangeable. And we've got fully commercial machines. This is the exact same Turf Master and the gas machine that you're used to. There are no sacrifices. The only difference is you have an electric power head. This is our 21-inch commercial push mower. Many of you use this in your businesses today. I will tell you, there is nothing more indestructible than this lawnmower right here. Show me another manufacturer that's got something this heavy duty, and I will challenge that. So, same battery, again, same story holds true. This machine right here, full cast stack bearing wheels. This is a battery machine that's a Toro lawnmower. Okay, there is no sacrifice in quality. Over 75 different tools, chainsaws, pole hedge, pole saw, stick edgers, dedicated stick edger, combination tools, string trimmers, backpack leaf blowers. We have handheld leaf blowers. We got the whole suite of products all within the Toro family. Fully interchangeable, any tool, any combination.
Don't forget about the inverter, Tom.
And we've got an inverter. You're going to see we've got our software, our Horizon 360 software. We've got a demo in there on a TV screen in the charging trailer. You're going to see that that's actually powered by an inverter. You just plug a battery into it. We've got the TV plug into it. That's what that's running off up there. Anything up to 300 watts will power. You've got mobile power wherever you go. Okay? Any questions?